Aloha from Kilipohe, Keikani Aloha.
Aloha.
We're starting out here in the front where I spent a little time building our border rock wall. Just to show that. This was all
out, keep everybody out.
keep nobody out. It's only about 1.5 feet high. But this is all a result of the clearing in the back and getting ready for the materials for moving the cabin
to his workshop.
So, but the other big news is we have
half a gate.
And it's just the steel part. Eventually there'll be, you know, wood slats that go across, and it'll swoop up from this corner down to that corner. But I cut out all the pieces for this side of the gate. I just haven't put them together yet. But now we're using the chain, so we don't have to mess with
here anymore.
Vehicles. And pineapple update. 10. This one is, I think it's the biggest. You know, it's pretty big, about the size of a softball, I'd say. A competition-sized softball. The work on the rock wall is progressing.
A lava corner.
Lava corner. The this left-hand side is mostly grouted, and so you can see the deeper color on it, and you know, a little bit of texture in there, but it's all grouted. And then we're going to use some sealer on it that's going to make it kind of have a wet look to it. I don't know, it doesn't really show up in the video, but it'll be a lot darker and wetter. Radishes are doing really good.
Oh, so yummy. So
We've started
yummy.
to pick a few radishes. I don't know if you can see them.
The latest rage, roasted radishes.
Roasted radishes.
Bandsaw?
Yeah, the bandsaw is new. Use that
New
to
to
put
us.
the
Cut the bars.
gate together. And we have
Bell peppers?
4 bell pepper plants getting going, and a 5th one down there in the corner getting set. And these are all tomatoes that have survived. I had 72 tomato starts, and I think only about 10 or 12 survived. The rest of them, you know, and this is what I'm talking about for starts, but these guys I just haven't put in a cup yet because I've been lazy. But
what looks amazing is the ulu. Look
the,
at that.
the ulu, yeah.
Looks so good now that you put that mulch on it.
Yeah, so we put some more mulch on this hill, and I just finished running the mower around over here, so this will be all nicely manicured.
Even this kukui looks great.
Yeah, this kukui tree is finally coming into its own.
So this is the rock pile that we
Yeah.
out rocks for our wall.
So I don't know if you can look at some previous videos. This was massive before, and
went up like this.
yeah,
This was all
and at least, you know, 2 or 3 feet higher. Go stand next to it so we can show. Yeah, see, I mean, it's below Hau'oli's head, and before it was above her head. So some of that rock went into the rock wall in front.
some of it.
And most of it went into the pad.
All this.
So
Like this over here.
yeah, so we laid in all this smaller rock like this here, and then put slightly larger rock, 2.5-inch base course on top of it, and then we had this 1.5 inch base course delivered. And a guy with a little tractor, I would say, front end loader, spread it out, and then I compacted it. So this is where the cabin will move, and that's all the dirt that was here. And it's hard as a rock. I mean, hard as cement, I should say.
But that's
Quite
the
firm.
next step, right? Cement layer.
Yeah, and cement, and then move the thing, move the cabin. This is a new addition to the
T2,
equipment.
Terminator 2.
This is T2. I got him for free at Rainbow Rangers, and he runs okay. He's got some problems, but he runs okay.
Freeze free, baby.
The corn.
Corn children.
I built a sort of a greenhouse, and you go stand by that thing. The greenhouse is easily 10 feet high at the middle from the ground. Of course, well, 8 feet anyway. 8 feet. And the corn is pushing up the greenhouse.
Against the top.
Up against the top.
But
That's hard to
we've
show.
got ears.
So lots of ears growing,
Lots of
and
leaves dropping with all these ears with silk. Look at all the silk, John.
yeah, this side seems to be growing more with the silk.
Look at all those silky.
But the cover, I mean, it rained and rained and rained and rained,
Gotta sexy them.
and sexy time. And I was worried that the silks were just going to rot, so I put the cover up, and then of course it really hasn't rained much since then. These smaller beds.
Harvested all the basil.
This is where all the tomatoes were before, and they're shot. We pulled up all the basil, and these are some marigolds, which look like they're about ready to bloom. This one here actually has a little bit of color. Come on, focus. So that's kind of fun. And of course I got my beans in there, which we don't have any. I don't have any sign of bean yet, but
And we suspect a fourth banana mama.
yeah. And one of these bananas is definitely going to produce a another. So that will be number 3.
4.
Well, 3 for this plant.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the orig.
that's the original one.
OG.
And we're supposed to wait for them to turn yellow a little bit before we eat them, and they're really just green. They look kind of yellow in there, but on this guy, it's hard to show because I got some. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really. But right there, you can see where it gets a little fatter right there, bulgy, and that's a sign that there's a blossom inside of there.
That's what happened on this one and that one.
And so that's pretty much it, right?
Yep.
New machine,
New
concrete
plateau,
pad, small rock
gate.
in the gate. So Lucy's growing.
Yep.
She's
Lost a tooth.
lost a tooth, which we found. And that's about all there is to report, I suppose.
Yep. Welcome home, Mom. So proud of you.
So,
Bye.
bye-bye. Aloha.